Alright. What's up, everyone? Dark Synth here, and I just want to go over my impressions for the City of the Wolves beta. It is day 2. I think it ends tomorrow. I'm not sure if it'll go till midnight or what, but yeah, make sure you get your game time in. If you haven't played it yet, definitely try it out. But I just want to start off with how this game's netcode is. And so far, the matches that I've played in like ranked and stuff have felt pretty good. The only issue is the matchmaking times, and it's kind of like a mirrored KOF 15, unfortunately. If you don't know, KOF 15 came out. It had a really bad matchmaking problem, and SNK didn't fix it for another 2 years, almost 2 years after the game came out, and that's something you don't want to do and how you lose a player base very fast. But I think with this title, SNK learned from their mistakes with KOF 15, and they are aware of the matchmaking issues. A dev tweeted and said they're aware of it, and they might even have a second beta coming with training mode even. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, the netcode so far has felt really good. Again, just the matchmaking times are the only issue. I've only had one bad connection too that felt kind of underwater, like it was really slow, my buttons were delayed, but it was just one match out of the, like maybe 15-20 matches I played online. They felt pretty good for the most part. Now I just want to talk about the game's mechanics. Now there's a lot of mechanics in this game, so if you're coming from Street Fighter 6, you might feel a little at home because there is one mechanic that's kind of like drive impact, and that's the rev blow. It works a little different, but it still is the same in concept. But other than that, there's like just defend. You got your SPG on your health bar, which grants you access to a really damaging super on top of other properties like damage, higher damage, and other stuff. But this game is pretty easy to pick up and play and just, start figuring stuff out. I wouldn't worry too much about figuring all the mechanics out right away, just, maybe baby steps it and learn one mechanic at a time, because there is quite a few mechanics in this game, which I like. And two of the mechanics I'm going to talk about are feinting and breaking. So in this game, you can actually feint moves. If you're Rock and you press the feint button, he'll do like this animation like he's throwing his Reppuken, but he won't throw it out. And you can use this to like bait out your opponent's jumps and stuff. But the other cool thing is you can use feints in combos as well. So you can use it to link like a heavy into a heavy if you get a counter hit or something. Say you get a counter hit, close standing heavy punch, you can feint and then do like another heavy punch and link into it. So that's the main way you're gonna be linking into stuff in this game. As well as breaking. Breaking is pretty much doing a special move, and then you tap light punch and light kick, or you can hold the buttons too. And you can only break off heavies and EX special moves. So when you do those, you hold the light punch and light kick, which is pretty much throw in this game, and then you'll break, which you cut your special move short, but you still get a hitbox, and you'll hit the opponent, and you can launch them up and continue your combo. So that's pretty much the combo mechanics in this game, is feinting, breaking, and then you have your special moves. You have Rev Excel. You can cancel special moves into special moves, but they have to be EX. And if you do too much, your rev bar builds up, and you don't want that. You don't want to overheat, because there's a lot of bad things that you just don't want. But yeah, this game is fun. I highly recommend you try it out right now if you can download it. It's on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, and Steam. But the last thing I want to mention is kind of the UI in this game. It's not that bad. It's alright. It could be better, especially for how you add people. You have to go to the online section, on the online tab where it says ranked, casual, and then there will be like leaderboard and online profile. You have to go to online profile to add your friends, and then go to another menu. It's just, I hate bad UI when it comes to fighting games. If you could just add a submenu to the side of the main menu screen, where you just press like your right stick button or your back button or start or something, and it'll bring up a sub menu. You just add your friend, they give you their name or whatever, and you can add them. But you kind of have to go through all these menus first before you can add your friends, and it's kind of annoying. Street Fighter V has the same thing, especially with replays. You got to go through like 4 different menus just to add someone. If that's one thing with the UI, I hope they can fix, it's that. Now, I forgot to mention with the feinting and breaking, the way feinting works is you got to press standing heavy kick and the rev button at the same time, which is weird if you're on fight stick because it's like a diagonal button press. So I hope SNK will add like a feint button, like a dedicated feint button, because there are plenty of buttons left on the, controller and fight stick to be used. I hope they add a dedicated feint button, maybe not the beta, but in full release. That is something I would like, because it gets kind of confusing when you're trying to do feints and combos and you gotta press like 2 different buttons and then keep going into your normals and specials. It's a little confusing even for someone that has been playing fighting games for a very long time. So please, SNK, add a dedicated feint button. Even Garo Mark of the Wolves, the older game that came out a while ago, has that. It has a dedicated feint button, so I don't see why they shouldn't add it in this game. It'll only benefit people, just like Street Fighter added the drive rush shortcut, where when you're doing a normal and you want to cancel into drive rush, you don't have to tap forward, you just press medium punch, medium kick, and you'll get your drive rush. But that's it. You made it to the end of the video, and thank you if you did. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts below of the beta, if you've played it at all. Are you excited for the game? Who are you going to play? Let me know in the comments below, and this is DarkSynth signing out, and I hope you take care. Peace.